Hey everyone, this is Ashur Sharam from AshurSharam.com. So this is the third video on the GetResponse. In this video, I'll be going through how you can create a newsletter. So once you log into your account, so before that, if you have not signed up to our GetResponse account, just the link is in the description below. Sign up for an account right now. So once you have signed up and activated your account, once you log into your dashboard, you can just navigate to this particular email marketing on the newsletter tab, or you can create the create newsletter. So which will take you to the creating newsletter option. So create newsletter option is used for sending a regular update to your subscription list or your customers. So we'll just click on the create newsletter. So this is the just on this particular this is the first screen which you will see on the when you are creating a newsletter. So this is just the first thing is give a name to your campaign or the newsletter, whatever you're sending, or the promotion campaign. Say I'll just give a demo email, maybe demo newsletter. So I always suggest to give a meaningful names because whenever you send multiple campaigns every day, so it will be easy for you to identify which campaign with the name itself. And this is the from address you can choose here. So if you want to use the some different address, then you can just click on the add another address, and maybe you should you can add it with a different address as well. I always recommend you to use the your name at your domain.com. So instead of using a generic gmail.com, so that always gives the credential to your brand, and also to the subscribers that you are a genuine person, or a genuinity on the newsletter which you are sending. So give a meaningful subject line. You can just enter any subject line, demo headline. So this is the very important section on your newsletter. Based on the headlines, the most number of people will decide whether to open the email or not. The first thing is the from address, from name. If they identify you, then okay, this is the person sending me something, or this is the person he is sending some valuable information or some good content, quality content. Then they will open the first thing. The second thing is the subject line, that matters a lot, and choose the recipient. So if you have multiple lists, then you can just select which particular list you need to send the email to, or even you can select the segments. So just to give an overview of the segments, say for example, you send a bulk email campaign to say thousands and thousands of people, and say you are sending some offer, say related to some hosting, and say you send the email to 2000 people, but only it seems after sending several campaigns, it seems to be seen that only around 10% or 20% or whatever the percentage people are interested with the hosting offers. You just segment them, say okay, these are the people who are interested in particular hosting offer, or these are the people who are interested in marketing education, or these are the people interested in affiliate marketing. So whenever you are sending the emails, then you can just send the email to that particular segment itself. So this who helps in the long run is that whenever you are sending from your own domain, what happens is the domain rating will be good whenever the open rate is high. Otherwise, what happens? At least if your email campaigns are not do not have the good number of open rates or the click rates, then your domain rating will go down, and there is a high probability that your email starts landing in the spam folder. So always segmentize the emails. I mean email addresses. So you can select those particular email segments and select. So now for now I'll just select the one default list and just add it, and you can see here how many contacts and the lists. Now comes the design and content. So you can just hover here and click on design message or design message here. So the best part in the GetResponse is you have pre-designed templates. If you want, you can choose this and you can just edit as per your requirement, and you can start sending your campaigns. You can just save your own templates. If you are following some particular template, you can just keep it saved. I'll show you how and where you need to save the template. And the blank templates, if you want, it will not have any. If you have observed here, this will have the background design with colors and the images. The blank will not have anything as such. It will just have this particular templates. So if you are well versed in HTML coding, then you can use the HTML editor or the existing messages. If you have sent the previous newsletters, then you can choose from here. For now, I'll just choose a blank template. You can just click on use template. So it will load the designer. So this is just a drag and drop. So if you want, you can just keep these things. Otherwise, you can just delete by hovering here on and trashing them remove. And say now, if you want to add the logo, then you can just add the logo. Otherwise, even you can just ignore this, or even you can remove this part if you are not intending to keep the logo. And the next part is you can just you can see here the different sections. So if you want to add a column, then you can just drag and drop here. It will add a one column. Or if you want to just split it, and you can just do two columns here. And you can just choose the width and width of the email body. So but I suggest you to keep it 600 and keep it the background color white, and images is not switch off, and header and footer leave it as it is. So we'll just add the text here, and say you can just start hey. So you can just personalize the emails by clicking on here. So if you want to add, so whenever you personalize the email, so it connects more to the people. Means instead of just telling hey to and start telling today the instead of this you can just say you can just tell the name and it connects with the people more. So how you can insert the name, that you can just place the cursor here, click this particular button here, and you can include anything, say a birth date, campaign. If you want to say the first name, just select the first name and just a comma. So automatically the get response will take the name from the database from and it will dynamically place names of all the subscribers. Likewise, you can just take any all the values whatever here it is, and these things. And say if you want to include your birthday, your birthdays, just do over here and just you can just say birth date. So it will dynamically take the birth date from the database, and it will include in the email body. So there isn't much on this part. So if you are if you want to include the image, and you can just drag and drop and just you can enter the image URL, or you can just add the image here directly. So likewise, you can just say divider. You can just add a divider like this, and also whatever element you want to add, then you can just add it. So if you have the social icons, then if you have configured it, then you can just easily do it. Or you can just Facebook. You can give the link to your Facebook profile, Twitter, and these parts. So likewise, this one. So once you are done, you can just test and preview here on this by hovering here. You can send a test message to the verified email addresses and see how it looks on the inbox when it goes actually goes to the subscribers inbox, and you can just click on preview here. So it will show you how your email will look on their browsers or the mobile, or the devices, different devices, the desktop, mobile, and you can just compare here. And this is one of the tools, spam check. Also, this is inbox preview again, nothing much. So how it just shows how it looks on the inbox. And yep, means on the different boxes how it looks like a Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, whatever the respective email boxes your subscriber will be using. And this spam check. So spam check is something on your email content, whatever you write here, based on the words or based on the content, or based on the subject, it decides whether the content is spam or the genuine content. Based on that particular score, the decision of the browsers or the email boxes, email service providers will decide whether to place it on the spam folder or the proper inbox promotions, and based on that you can always do a spam check of your email. So if I click, it says okay, good to go. And if there are any issues on the on your content or anything, then it shows you, then you need to rectify it. And if you face any issues, you can just drop the comments. So I'll try to answer as much as possible on this part. And once you are done with everything, you can just create over here to save as my template. So when we were able to create this particular newsletter, we saw the different options. So there we had the my templates. If you save as my template, then you can just use it, reuse it every time. You can just change tweak a little bit, and you can use it again and again. Once you're done with all these things, everything, then you can just click on next. It comes again back to this particular screen where you are able to start sending the campaign. So if you hover down here, click tracking, it's always enabled, and e-commerce tracking you can just ignore for now, and these things also. And here, this is one of the best options in GetResponse, is that perfect timing. This is what means based on the previous open history of the particular subscriber. At that point of time, say you sent an email to me today, say I opened it on 8 p.m. So whenever you are sending me the email in the next time, it will analyze, okay, what time this person has opened the email. At that particular time, it will deliver to the inbox. So the probability of your email getting opened is very high. But only the thing is, if you are sending a time sensitive information, then you should not switch it on, because it might delay in delivering to the inbox. So if you are not hurrying, or if you do not, it's not sensitive information, you can switch it on. So on the highest probable time of your email getting opened, at that point of time for that particular subscriber, this email would be delivered on the inbox. And here two options are there: send immediately and schedule for later. So send immediately, and it will just send the email right now. If you are scheduling later, then you can select here like whatever time and date for which your email should be delivered. And one more thing, the perfect timing I told you, and the time travel. So time travel is something like if you want to deliver the email on that particular time for every time. So say I am in the Indian time zone. Maybe your subscriber is in US time zone or some other time zone. So if you want to deliver your email on 8 p.m. That particular time zone, then it will just deliver on that particular time zone. You can just hover on the I button, information button, and you can just read it. Time travel delivers your email at a specific local time based on your recipient's geographic location. So this is the use of time travel, and you can just save it as draft, or you can just schedule. So it will just schedule your email, and it will be delivered to your customer on that particular time. For seeing that again, you can just hover here, and click on email marketing. So you can see all of your emails being scheduled here. And if you want to re-edit it, then you cannot directly re-edit option here. It is you cannot see. So, but don't get panic because you cannot edit or anything. If you are scheduled, you can just come here and click on stop sending, and yeah, just gives a warning message. Yes, stop sending. So it disappears here, but it will be in the drafts status. So now you can go back here and start editing it again. Edit and the same process, and just you can just reschedule it at your desired time with the desired content. So this is it for the scheduling of the post or the newsletter. Sorry, on the newsletter. So if there are any questions, just post on the comments box. And the most important, if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, just give a hit on the subscribe button with clicking on the bell icon to receive the further updates and the training videos on GetResponse and other products and tools which is required for you to succeed online. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.